Key stages of the risk assessment process. In the next topic, we will have the process. We will see what is the process of risk assessment. Okay, it carries 10 marks. Explain the criteria which must be met for the assessment to be suitable and sufficient. This also we will see. Suitable and sufficient criteria. Outline factors that employer should take into account when selecting individuals to assist in carrying out the required risk assessment. Right? What are the factors to be considered? Okay. Page number 60, 64, 63. Right. Competence. Risk assessment must be carried out by a competent person. Who should carry out this risk assessment? The person should be competent enough, should have the skills, experience, knowledge, right? And must be able to demonstrate health and safety knowledge, experience that is relevant to organization. The person should have experience with respect to that particular organization, right? Ability to apply these qualities to practical situations. Like for example, if a person has got many degrees, like NEBOSH, IGC, NEBOSH, International Diploma, and is a chartered member, etc., but don't know what is the real-time scenario, don't know the actual facts, how the site will be. He has not seen the site in his life. How the person can do the risk assessment? It is not possible, right? So practical implementation should also be there, along with the certifications. Got it? Right. Ability to interpret technical information and standards. Technical information and standards with respect to legal aspects, right? With respect to company standards. So all should be, the person should be interacting with all these things regularly. Then only the person will have the knowledge, right? Be systematic in their approach. It should be systematic. So first what step, next what step, next what step. It should be in systematic way. Be capable of communicating the findings in a comprehensive and relevant manner. Okay, the person who is doing risk assessment has done everything, but the person do not have the skills to present in front of the management. The person should have ability to present in front of the management that these are the problems we are facing, these are the hazards we have, we need to work on this, this will be the expenditure approximately, these are the positive things we have in our company. We should balance the things. If you keep on telling that always this is not there, it is negative, this is wrong, we should not do this, the management also will feel like we are doing so much, but still we are getting only negative things from the HS department. So what we need to do? We need to show the positive side also. We have followed certain things, so this is what is the benefit we are gaining. This is what is the benefit we are getting. So we need to follow some more. So these are the hazards we have. We need to follow some more. This might be the expenditure. If we don't follow this, we will be in loss if some injuries occur or if some accident happens. This might be the expenses. We need to balance the things. We should not be always negative. We are not following this. We should follow this. We should, etc., etc. What is being followed, that also should be highlighted, and the management also should be praised for what they are following. Correct? For what they are spending, for what they are expending. Got it? So they should also feel happy that we are doing something. So we need to improve. So both the things are to be presented in front of the management. It needs also skills. Right? So that's what. Be capable of communicating the findings. Whatever is being found with the help of the risk assessment, those are to be communicated to the higher authorities in a comprehensive and relevant manner, in a proper manner. Okay? So the person who is doing risk assessment should consist of all these capabilities. Now, criteria for suitable and sufficient risk assessment. Criteria. Right? What is the meaning of criteria? Criteria for suitable and sufficient risk assessment. Criteria.
Criteria.
Point must be.
Must be, exactly. The points, those must be followed. In short, in simple terminology, points, those must be followed. Criteria. Okay? Risk assessments should be systematic, comprehensive, and sophisticated. Systematic, step-by-step process. Comprehensive, it should be in detail. Okay? Sophisticated, well-developed. It should be precise. Okay? Right. It should be conducted by competent personnel, and risk assessment should be appropriate to the nature of the work. It should be conducted by the competent person, which you have seen in the previous slide. Competent person should consist of all those capabilities, and they should be appropriate to the nature of the work. They should be appropriate, they should be suitable to the nature of the job. It should not be irrelevant, it should be relevant to the job. Whatever people are doing, it should be with respect to that only. Specific. Potential hazards and risks identified considering all type of activities, that is routine and non-routine. Sometimes routine jobs may be there, sometimes non-routine jobs may also be there. So we need to consider both the things. Routine jobs, regular day-to-day activities. Non-routine jobs like maintenance, it is not every day. Maintenance will be done in a non-routine basis. Maybe weekly once or monthly once or fortnightly or 6 months once or yearly. Even those things are to be considered or are to be identified. Right? Even while maintenance, people may be exposed to hazards also. Like to do some maintenance, they may remove some covers of the machinery, of the conveyor belts. Right? So while doing maintenance also, it should be taken care. The hazardous parts of the machinery will be exposed while doing maintenance also. Non-routine work. Even in that case, control measures are to be followed. All groups considered who might be affected at the workplace. All the groups, whoever are exposed to that particular hazard, they are to be considered. The visitor, the trespasser, the contractor, the employers, right? The maintenance people, the cleaners, all those people should be considered while doing this assessment. All appropriate controls are agreed to mitigate the risks. Allah. What is Allah?
As low,
Yes.
as low as reasonable practice.
Exactly. As low as reasonably practicable.
Practical.
Right?
And mitigate.
Mitigate. To reduce. We can say reduce. Reduce the risks. To reduce the effect of. Mitigate.
It's an English word.
English word. To reduce. To reduce the effect of some risk or hazard. Okay, mitigate. The risk, Allah, as low as reasonably practicable. Right? Reasonably practicable, we have seen this. Reasonably practicable. It should be whatever you are suggesting, it should be practicable and reasonably practicable. Okay? If I say I can go to Abu Dhabi within half an hour from Ruwais, it is not at all practicable. It is not at all reasonably practicable. It is not reasonable also. Correct? So I can say it may take around 2.5 hours to go to Abu Dhabi from Ruwais. Practicable. 2 hours, okay. Not reasonable, okay, little bit. Risk is there, exactly. Risk is there. Okay? Right. All findings are recorded and reviewed periodically. Whatever you have found while risk assessments, they are to be recorded, they are to be noted down. Okay? And reviewed periodically. Review. It has to be reviewed, it has to be gone through again periodically, time to time.
Same policy.
Policies, exactly, same as policies. Update, exactly. When we need to review, there are certain points we will see. Okay? When we need to review the policies, we will see.
Periodically.
Is this clear? Now, there are 5 steps in risk assessment. Very, very important part.
Sir, already we got 6 points of criteria suitable with this assessment. Before we did.
No, the actual risk assessment we have to do in this way. Right? Till now we have seen other things, suitable and sufficient, competent person, all those things. The risk assessment should involve these 5 steps. It is in the textbook. In the textbook. Page number, I don't remember. 64. Risk assessment page number?
64.
60. Oh, 64. Yes. Page number? 64, yeah. Very important page. Okay, we'll continue or take a break?
Break.
Very happy to have break. Okay, we'll have a quick break of 10 minutes and please come back, we'll just continue. Very important, so, thank you.